Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having the most fantastic day. Today I am planning in my work dashboard planner for the week of September 1st to the 7th. And I have chosen Jewel Tone Blooms by Love Posh. This is a 2024 book, but I think there are some still in stock. I know there were the last time I looked at her website. It's been a few weeks maybe. But that being said, this came with a set. So there's jewel tone blooms, moody blooms, pastel blooms, and bright blooms. And I'm going to go with this first set. I am feeling the navy blues this week. And I love the moodiness of these florals. So we get two different pages of florals, which I love. And then we also get some of these little boxes with more florals. We get more boxes with florals in and around them. We get some plain boxes with bullet points and washi. So there is a lot to play with in these books. And all of the books are kind of set up the same way. You get boxes, lots of florals, and washi and everything. And I think I was going to use some washi, and I still am. But I think, and I was going to take washi across the top, but I just noticed this box and I like it. And I'm going to put it here, I think. Although I know that's my to-do list. So I could put the box here and run the washi off of it. Let's do that. I just like this box. Sometimes you find something in a sticker book that you just like, and you just need to use it because you like it. So I'm going to use it. I'm still going to white important out. I want it to cover up this important. I'm going to white it out so it won't show through that white in the box. And I'm just going to drop it right in the corner. If I can lay it down straight. Y'all, you would think that I just started planning with the trouble that I have laying boxes down, but I promise I did not. I've been planning for a minute. I think I'm going to take this skinny blue floral washi, and I'm hoping it will cover up priorities. I'm going to take, oh, it will perfectly, actually. I'm going to go all the way from the edge. I want to make sure I'm laying it down straight. I'm going to take it all the way across to this box. Cut it at this box. And then I think that's not straight, but I'll worry about that later. I think I'm going to use the rest of it go down here. Kind of, but not really. I'm going to put it right here, like from line to line. I wonder if it'll go off the page. I don't think it will. I wish it would. Nope, but that's okay. And let's see if I can straighten this up. Make it at least appear that I know what I'm doing. The good thing is this planner is actual happy planner paper. And things don't stick to happy planner paper like they do paper that you print your own templates on. So that's better. It's still not perfect, but it's better. I ran that there. I don't want to put anything here. So let's go back. Okay, so we've got Labor Day on Monday. And that means everything that I need to do gets pushed to Tuesday. So all of my first stuff gets pushed to Tuesday. I also need my bullet points. Let's go ahead and put my bullet points in. Since I've got this red over here, I think I'm going to use red. So I don't need one on Monday because our office is closed. I will not be working. I only need one on Wednesday because one of my bosses is out of town. And Thursday and Friday. These are tiny bullet points. They're little baby bullet points. Like them. I think this is about the size when I print, when I do my own stickers. I think that's about the size of my bullet points. I've got a report due, so let's grab I don't need an and. I like these boxes, but I don't like the and because I don't have an and. I might use this one. I could just write a report, just the name of the report. How do I feel about that in there? That's upside down. I don't know if I love that. I like this one. I like this one too. I don't particularly want, I think I don't want the white around the boxes, but I could use one of these. What else do we have? Nothing. Okay. Well, oh, you know what? I put that in the wrong place. It's my status report, and it's up here. So I actually can, because what was throwing me off was having it with the washi. I'm going to do it kind of like this. So the box is on Tuesday, but the florals kind of fall over to Wednesday. And I want a box for Labor Day. I think I'm going to use this little cluster with the red and the green. And I'm going to turn it this way so I can write Labor Day. no school. And I'm just going to plop that right in the middle because why not? I feel like I'm going to need a bigger I'm going to need a lot in here for this week. So I want to bring green over here. I think I'm going to do that with bullet points. Put some bullet points there, maybe. Or I could do I wish this 1 and 2 were in a different color. Look at that. I've also got this one. I'm going to use just a regular green box. Just a, don't really have a lot to choose from in the regular green. Kind of don't want a big long box. We don't have any. We don't have any full boxes, which is what I would normally use. So I think I'll grab. I think I'm just going to grab 4 bullet points. Put 4 bullet points in here. Because yeah, I know I'm going to have stuff to do, especially being off on Monday. I have a particularly busy week, but I don't want I don't really want a big long box. Okay, flowers. The whole reason I chose this set was these gorgeous florals. So I think I'm gonna take this one with the blue. Let's see, I think Jessica has, these are thicker stickers. So where Heather uses super, super thin sticker paper, Jessica's sticker paper is a little thicker. Which I cannot say I don't hate. I need to wipe that notes out. I'm going to let that dry for a second. And I'm going to wipe that out. Almost never use looking ahead, even though sometimes I do use, like I'll put tomorrow or next week. I don't like the looking ahead. I don't know why I have such an aversion to that. So what I'm wanting to do is get this in here so that this covers up where notes was, but also goes all the way down the edge of the page. And we're going to do our best to cut that and not cut the page. And I cut the page. Tease what it is. I'm going to take this tiny, tiny little piece of leaf and put it right back under here, just to fill in that little bitty spot. And then I think I'm taking this because the whole reason I pulled this was for the blue. And then I cut the blue off. And I'm going to put it up here to cover up this where it said looking ahead. And I need a quote and something up here. Although, I'm needing to leave that. Because I may need extra checklist room. I think what I'll do is take this little piece and drop it in right here. And if I need a whole bunch of room to write, I can always put a box in there. And I want something down here. I think I'm going to take, there are no quotes in here. So let's find a quote first. I'm going to grab Black Quotes Volume 2. I've been loving this book lately. I think I want to do like a small quote here, and I'm going to keep this open for notes. So, I mean, not like a super small quote, but a relatively small quote. Sort of small and long. I may need to go into Black Quotes Volume 3. What? Prove to yourself, not others. I think I've used that out of other books. Go for it. I like that. Now I'm getting into my leftovers from volume 1. So when I get down to just a handful of things in a book, I'll usually tuck it into another book, which is what is happening here. So these are all volume 1 quotes. I think I'm going to do when women support each other, incredible things happen. I think I've said it before. I work with a group of women, and so I like, first of all, I like when my stickers don't jump onto the page, but I also like these quotes about supporting other women, because I think as women, we forget sometimes to support each other. And I think it's really important that we do, because incredible things really do happen when we support each other. In my opinion. And I think because I want something down here. She didn't give us a lot of cut pieces in this book, which I'm not complaining about. I actually kind of like that. This sort of feels like old Happy Planner stickers, where you cut them up the way you want them, and I kind of miss that. I may need, though, I may need room to write down here. I don't know how busy this week is going to be, especially with my one being out of town. Um, she is my busier person, but that doesn't mean I won't be busy. So I think I'm going to kind of pull this to this side to offset that. Now the question is, do I want it all the way to the bottom? Or right there? I'm going to do it all the way to the bottom and kind of in the corner. So that I even have a little bit of room on Sunday if I need it for listing. And I think, so I'm using this. What kind of boxes do we have that I could put in there? We don't have any blue boxes on these pages. I could use this green box down here. I could do the red one and the green. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the red one with the and the green. This is sort of feeling Christmassy to me now. That's too much flour. Too much offset, too much flour, but that either needs to go that way, needs to go that way, or that, no, that way or that way. or that way. She designed it to go that way. And now that I'm looking at it with all the other florals I have, I don't like it. I'm really funny about that kind of stuff. I love sometimes when other planners like use these kinds of boxes in addition to these kinds of florals, that I just am not, I don't know. I don't know if I don't, maybe I don't, I don't know. I mean, I know I've used a couple, but like in a space like this, or maybe another planner wouldn't do that either. I don't know. Sort of like this one. But I think what I'm going to do is quit um, worrying over it. I will have stuff to put in here. I don't have to have a box. I'll write something, remember, or important, or don't forget in here. And so I think we are going to call this done, because this is this is my planner that, I mean, it has to be super functional. It's work, and I forget that sometimes. Now, when we get into November and December, we'll be getting into a lot of break time, holiday time at our company. Things typically slow down in November and December. So then I can be really, really creative and really like blow out the decor in my planners. And that usually happens, especially the week of Thanksgiving and the week of the week the week of Christmas and the week after. But I like this. I think this turned out really cute. I may go in and add a little bit of washi here. I don't know. But I do like it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I put it together. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed and you want to see when I put out new content, hit that subscribe button. Also, YouTube is recommending a video that it thinks you might enjoy, so feel free to check that out. And otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have a great week, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.